On a sunny day in a lively forest, a hare was hopping around a clearing, showing off his speed to the other animals. Puffing out his chest proudly, he demonstrated his agility, while the fox watched from the edge of the clearing with a cunning smile on his face. Pointing towards the hare, the fox gestured as if issuing a challenge. The hare nodded eagerly, accepting it. The next morning, the fox was busy gathering items: a rope, a sack, and some branches. He tied the rope around a tree branch and dug a small pit, covering it with leaves and branches while chuckling quietly to himself. Meanwhile, in another part of the forest, the hare practiced sprinting, his feet a blur as he raced back and forth. Glancing toward the horizon, he felt confident and unbothered. Later, animals gathered around a line drawn in the dirt. The hare and the fox stood ready, poised to start. An owl, acting as the referee, raised a wing and then dropped it, signaling the start. The hare took off like lightning, dust flying in his wake, while the fox started off slowly, almost lazily, jogging at a leisurely pace. The other animals looked puzzled. The hare sped ahead through the forest trail, but suddenly stumbled, falling into a hidden pit covered with leaves. Struggling to get up, he found himself tangled in the trap set by the fox. The fox emerged from the bushes nearby, glanced down at him before sprinting off with a smug expression. Frustrated but determined, the hare watched as the fox disappeared down the path. Surveying his surroundings, the hare spotted a branch sticking out of the pit. With great effort, he managed to pull himself up, scrambling out of the trap and catching his breath. His eyes sharpened with resolve as he immediately took off again. Running even faster, his legs pumping with renewed determination. At the finish line, the fox arrived to a crowd of cheering animals. Calmly, he sat down, catching his breath with a satisfied look. The animals around him chattered excitedly, pointing to the path behind. Soon enough, the hare burst through the foliage, skidding to a stop as he crossed the finish line. Exhausted and panting heavily, he collapsed onto the ground, relieved.